Hello and welcome back, Squirrel Nation. Today we're diving into some Onmyoji Arena. I will be playing Itsumade. Before we go into my gameplay, I'm going to cover the build that I use quickly for her. First off, jungle item AD, obviously. Shoes, this is an interesting choice. I tried this because I saw it in some of the top Onmyoji builds, and I actually do really like it because it allows you to get from lane to lane quickly. And as far as dying, I don't really seem to need the damage reduction on Itsumade because she has so many, she can dodge a lot of damage with her ultimate, and she can also dash out, and her dash resets when she gets kills, so you can normally ult in, get a kill, and then dash out without taking too much damage. So anyways, I really like these boots because they let me be at fights, and they let me position. And when you're playing an assassin, position is actually what matters the most, right? I can tell from an assassin going into a fight if it's going to be good or bad for them just based on their positioning. Anyways, third item, we go for Nature's Glory, and then fourth item, Kusari Gama. Sorry, my pronunciation is probably terrible, but anyways, both of those, the main purpose is for the passive, which increases ability damage, because Itsumade's burst is coming mainly from her abilities, and then her auto attack with her passive obviously helps also. And then anyways, for the fifth item, we go for the armor penetration, and then we get the cooldown reduction and damage mitigation from the Raja's Warhammer. And finally, there is actually a seventh item in this build because I will sell my jungle item if I go super late game, and I will buy the Bone Rotter, and that's just mainly for sustain in these fights. So anyways, that is the build that I will be using, and then the Onmyodo are simply Shatter, Feather Seagull, and Power. And then you can see the stats right here. But anyways, attack damage 12.6, movement speed, and then cooldown reduction 10%. So anyways, with that said, let's dive into the gameplay. Okay, here we go. So starting out, I'm going to run over and grab my buff. I grab haste first, which is my S1, so I can get my stacks of my passive up. I start pinging so that my teammates will come assist me. And there we go. My volume was not working. Anyways, volume's good now. So pinging, team. Come on. Let's go. Are they going to help? It's always the fun part. Will my team help me kill or not? Help your jungler kill. It helps them so much. Since they're not helping me, I am going to use my subdue right away though, so that I can clear or have it back up quickly to help my clear speed. So normally I can kill the initial buff and this monster camp and be to the next buff before a minute, and if you notice, I'm significantly behind that because nobody decided to leash me. So in your games, if you are bot lane, always try to leash your jungle, or if you're top and they start top, try to leash them that way. But anyways, so that is going how it is going. At this point, I'm looking at the lane, seeing who's pushed forward, because I'm looking if I want to gank, so we're going to check health. Okay, these guys are going at it hardcore, and if you notice my subdue is back up, I want him to back up a little bit, and I will come and actually help him finish that kill off, and both of us will get gold. So anyways, let's see if I can sneak around here. We should be able to. And actually, yep. And there we go. Cool, so we got first kill. Probably using my flash was a little overkill, but yeah. I just wanted to make sure I didn't eat another shot. If I would have eaten another shot, then I probably would have had to go back. And anyways, just using my abilities, I want to trigger my passive. Kills really matter for jungle early because they are just worth so much gold. So I should be significantly ahead at this point. And I level my 2 up, kind of checking health. So their jungle's bottom, but they're my mid's pressing heavily, so it's going to be very hard for me to do anything. So here we see that they're fighting over vision. We see their jungler, so honestly we're just kind of pausing out. If he stays there, I don't want my team to fight, so I'm going to tell them. And I'm hoping they don't, because basically if the enemy jungler just sits there, then it's putting me ahead. Unfortunately, they do extend, but they are low, and I can probably sneak in here and maybe get a kill. And resets, remember, on her dash. And unfortunately, the jungle was still there. I did not realize that. I thought he would have backed because he was kind of low. But anyway, so we trade out 1 for 1. It's okay. So the enemy jungle is actually basically even with me, so that is what it is, but I have my buff up now and I can go back. So top again, our top should be winning now, so I'm not that worried about it. Here, I'm going to try to pull both of these at once because of the nature of her ability. I can hit both of them with my abilities, so I might as well clear them quicker. So same thing, I'm watching health. So I think my bot is going to have trouble mostly this game, it seems like. Oh, and I just leveled the wrong skill, unfortunately. But yeah, they're going to be doing that. Mid's still kind of too yeah. See, if I go mid, I could sit there, but my mid's just... When you have... The only thing I can do mid is I can counter gank. So basically, if I was the enemy jungler, I would actually be trying to gank mid because my teammate keeps heavily pushing forward. And like I said, if you notice, top is winning, right? So once you kind of give them that little lead, they're good. So he's roaming down, this is a good time for me to go mid, is to line up with when my mid laner comes back, because the enemy is finally going to be able to push up in lane. So when she pushes up, will be a good time for me to actually get a gank off. And let's see if she gets aggressive. I can just kind of sit here. And she's being very, very careful. I think she saw me sneak in. But anyways, my mid is doing his thing. So I'm just going to come in. She's going to try to hit me. Dodge it. Okay, and if she would not, we got her to burn her flash. So that's good. And if you notice, be ready with your dodge. So the reason I was able to dodge there is I knew she was going to throw ability, and so I used it to dodge. Here, okay, this should be multiple kills for me. And then to avoid damage, and then I'm going to flash out. And the reset we are going to use to trigger... Oh. Okay. And then add a little bait. Anyways, what I was saying is we are going to use my reset. So when you get a kill, she resets her dash. So I knew I was going to get a kill, obviously, if you looked at the health. So I knew I would have the dash backup, so that's why I dashed in. Get the damage, get the kill, and then dash back out. So anyways, just be aware of the reset. That's the great way to use her reset. Anyways, same thing, top's still winning. Mid's going to be passive this whole game. So I mean, there's very minimal I can do. The reason I did clear mid there was because I saw my mid laner was staying bottom. And the reason I sat in that bush so long, just to kind of talk about that, is because the wave wasn't pushing into tower. I wanted to see if she would overextend. She didn't. And then also I wanted to basically be there, like, when my mid laner came back to push, I was hoping to sync up with him and do something. But anyways, it didn't work out that way, which is fine. So same thing, we're hitting all the abilities here. Bottom, checking on the health. Okay, nice. So we're going to have a good fight for ourselves again. They want this tower. People just backed. I'm going to kind of wait here. Let's see. And actually, I'm going to poke because I don't want to... I'm not sure I can save the tower. I can't, unfortunately. And my team was too far away. So I could have waited, but really after they kill the tower, they're very likely to back. And I'm going to assume that I'm playing against good players in general. Okay, so she's trying to steal this, which is fine, because I will kill her. And now we should get this tower. Right, so that was just her getting greedy. I mean, I guess vision was worth it to her. And here we go. Alt in. There we go. Get the slow on her. And we're not going to get that, so I'm going to back out. But I am going to steal jungle. Right, and I love stealing on the side where this brush is here because you can hide on your side. And you just saw the enemy jungler is mid, so I'm not that worried. But he is watching me now. You notice that icon, so yeah, see, he's... actually, I should have saved my dash. I thought as soon as he saw me, he was going to try to ult on me and the buff, but that's not what happened. So anyways, good play by him. Yeah, I just predicted something that was not what he ended up doing. So anyways, oh, my mage. Okay, yeah, he just outplayed heavily. So anyways, unfortunately, the enemy jungler heavily outplayed there. So that's definitely getting their team back in it, but we are still pretty commandingly, my team is still pretty commandingly in charge of this game. I'm going to let them get that. They're probably going to get Kraken. I could go contest, but it's really not worth it. I don't want to... The Kraken's not something that's so powerful that it's worth me letting their team back into a game even more. So anyways, so they're mid, and they didn't even go for it, which is I'm actually pretty surprised about. So they're a team. And we're gonna ult in on him, because same thing, we have resets. Okay, same thing, so that's nice for us. I'm gonna go push lanes. We got 2 kills, I'm not gonna get too greedy. So anyways, that is that. Here we go, dash. Right, and we're gonna push these lanes, and I'm gonna steal some of their jungle. Okay, their jungle is already gone. So I'm not. That I don't really want to do, to be honest, because I highly doubt their team is going to think that we're going there right away. Oh, unfortunately, my team let this reset. She's just way out of position, and I can't possibly see how she can get away. Yep, so that's an easy kill. That was just the enemy way overextending. Okay, so now you see him. We're kind of waiting this time. Same thing, let's grab this. He should still be around here somewhere. Yeah, so he is around here. You can see he's probably on this ledge. I guess he's just gonna watch us forever. He's waiting for his teammates to rotate, it looks like. Yep. And now we see him. Now he comes. There we go. And we get on the other side of him. So anyways, that time we're with our team, so it's much better. I'm gonna tell my team to back. Now I want to do Orochi. I'm gonna push these lanes. Let's see if my team listens. I'm going to go for Orochi. If they just sit there and siege, then I'm going to push the other lanes. So we will see. So anyways, my team's staying, which is fine. You know, they're gonna do it. I'm not gonna force Orochi. I'm still too low level to really just like flat out solo it by myself. But now we can steal their jungle. Let's pull these together like we've been doing. Hit everything. Right. Keep ourselves up. We see that. There we go. Same thing, we see 4 mid, so we're still focusing here. Let's get these towers. I'm using my skills because I want to get my passive up. Okay, we saw that. My team's getting jumped on. Let's see if I can help him. Yep, and this should be good. Oh, unfortunately we don't get her, but oh, we did get her. Okay, cool. I was gonna say that was very close, but anyways, so we got her. Just keeping pressure up. I would honestly prefer right now to just get Orochi, but if my team's not gonna do it, they're not gonna do it. Let's ping a little bit. Right, let's see if anybody even considers heading that way. I am getting to the point now where I'm comfortable starting this off by myself. Let's see. See, we have people just coming out of spawn, so hopefully they will come and help me here. And if they just run by me, then I'm just gonna kind of call it. And they are ignoring it, so I'm just gonna get out of here. And unfortunately, now I am low on life. Right, get out. So that's a combo I like to do. I like to ult in for the kill and then just dash out. And this I'm just doing because I mainly want to heal. And then obviously we do want to do this. And we saw the AD carry coming. I don't really want to get involved with that for right now because I'm at a strong disadvantage. They're cracked. Even if they're cracking, once again, I'm fine with that. And they may be doing it. But anyways, I don't want to let their marksman get fed at all. So I am not going to do that, and I'm way more worried about Orochi at this point. So one top, okay, cool. You see that. So this is where I might get Kraken to... Actually, I'm going to try to go gank her. If she gets aggressive and tries to push that tower, I'm going to go for the kill. But let's see. No, so she was already backing off. Team, I hope they back off. And you see the enemy assassins deep in my jungle. See, like, this is what teams do that just is not wise to me, is you're just sitting in, like, if you notice, they've just been, my team, we were so far ahead, and they've just been, like, sitting in mid lane, right? Like, to me, that's just, I don't know, it's just not a wise move. And yeah. So that was greedy on me. I thought I would have killed him quicker with just one ability, and I kind of messed it up. But good news is, if you notice, I was pushing in top tower, so the enemy team does get distracted by all that stuff, and they still lose the tower. And same thing at bottom. Bottom was pushing in, so it kind of still worked out decently. We're not going to quite kill it, but if you notice, both their towers are super low now. We just basically, as long as my team can just defend Orochi and not let them just get a free Orochi, then we're in a good position. I like that. He's just scaring him off a Kraken. I hope he doesn't give his life to stop them from getting Kraken, because that's really not worth it. But anyways, so mid, notice there's just so much pressure on the map on them right now. Like, it would be so easy for my team to get Orochi if they will actually go for it, but I have a feeling that they will not go for it. I will check Kraken. Actually, cool, Kraken's good. I'm gonna come over here. I'm kind of ready to dash away, because if I was the enemy, I would be hiding there, but I know they're not, because just based on the minimap, right? A support's normally not going to be just pressing a wave by themselves, and if they are, it basically means their team's probably, like, highly unlikely to be doing Orochi, or the support is just, like, absolutely garbage. So anyways, we do this, just stealing their resources. I'm already full build, but there is an optional item in this build. So I'm just getting this, and I will probably buy that. So 2 top, 1 bottom, same thing. Here we go, right? Just pressure them everywhere, wait for them to make a mistake. Okay, here we go. That should be that tower. And this tower is so close to going. Let's get my stacks up. You see the enemy jungler there. And we got the other tower. So now we know he's by himself. Let's get this. And if we can dodge her. Oh, okay, and I thought she was going to try to turn on me and use her charm ability. That's why I used my item, but she didn't. So anyways, better safe than sorry. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I'm going to sell this and buy my attack speed. So you see he's here, and he escaped over this way. And not going to chase too far. You can pull this over. Okay, so he wants to go for this. Oof. And unfortunately I did walk back into that. He's chasing me. Let's see. There, I want to get out of there because I'm low on health. I am actually going to back because I don't want to actually risk it. Oh my god. Noob finger right there. But anyways, so right now we have all the towers down. The game's basically there. My team is doing Orochi. I didn't realize they were going to start it, but that is a good call because the enemy team have to have somebody in their base at all times to basically clear the waves, or else they'll just lose the game at this point. So it's a free Orochi essentially. If I knew my team would have done it, I wouldn't have backed right there. But anyways, so get the catch. She uses flash. Once she uses that, my ultimate will hit her. The only way to dodge the ultimate is if you use flash right once the ultimate position is already set. So once the circle is enabled to drop down, then you can flash out of that circle. But she used her flash, if you saw. So then I know that my ultimate is going to hit. Here we go. I'm going to go for the drop, and she uses her item again. We time it out to get the other, just for fun and kills, why not, right? So, anyways, that is the game. Okay, that does it for today's video. I hope everybody enjoyed it. Please like and subscribe if you did. Also, it really helps me if you will share this video around so that other people can join the Squirrel Nation and just join our great community we have going on. But anyways, as always, I'll see you all tomorrow, and happy ranking.